Race 3 is the soccer one, merit rated 65 handicap, over 1,600 meters. That's a mile. And we're going to go through our principal runners for the race. Thomas's pick was number 2, Goose Green. You picked him as your favorite in this race. Tell me about Goose Green.
Yeah, he's been working very well at home, and his form is consistent. He ran a good race by an ice pack, and on that run there, I think he's a big runner. He won a dead heat with touching base, and I thought unlucky last time. He's been showing good work at home. He's consistent. And just speaking to Francie Herald, and obviously because he knows Kinkowski, he had his opinion, obviously, that he does think that this horse is probably a little bit better than Kinkowski. But having said that, obviously you got to respect it.
Yeah, absolutely, Thomas. And like you say, respect Francie Herald's opinion. But yeah, number 4, Kinkowski, also comes with a very strong South African form line. So your next pick would be number 4, Kinkowski, to run second to Goose Green.
Yes, I do think that the race will be between these two horses, Kinkowski and Goose Green. I think they'll fight out the finish. Kinkowski obviously got the advantage of draw 2. And depending on tactics they use today, because obviously when Francie won with him in Joburg, he went to the front, they set the pace, and he's kept rolling. And on that performance, I think, if he gets to the front again, he could very well be very hard to peg back. And like I said, he is coming off a win in South Africa, which is a big bonus.
Yeah, well, it'll be pretty interesting to see how the race pans out, Thomas, if he is indeed a front runner, because I know your next pick, number 7, Ice Pack, is also a pretty strong front runner. We know this horse pulls quite hard. So, yeah, it could be a battle between the two of them to get to the front.
Yeah, but having said that, I think the last couple of starts, Fanie's actually got this horse to settle a little bit. I mean, he hasn't gone tearing off the front. I mean, that day when he beat Goose Green, when he solo march, he must have been like 12, 15 lengths clear at one stage. Yeah, and I think they caught everybody by surprise, including the jockeys and everybody else, and he won. But interesting, since then he hasn't done the same thing again. I think Fanie's been able to give him a chance, and he's run well. And I think if you give him a bit of a chance, and sit with the pack, the way he won last time, there's no reason why he can't win again.
Yeah, absolutely, Thomas. And Ice Pack is probably my pick of the race. He's a bit of a sentimental horse. I ride him at work, and as I said, his work has really improved at home as well. So I would like to see him beat Kinkowski, but yeah, let's see. And your next pick was number 1, Jean's Dancer, who of course we can never leave out. We did say she's carrying a lot of weight, and yeah, it's a lot of weight for a 6-year-old mare to shoulder, but I think she can do it. I think she can still come and run a great race.
Look, there's no reason why she can't. I mean, you've got to go back to first meeting of the new year on the 3rd of January. She went down by 0.3 to Confabulate over 1,700 meters. And since then, it's been consistent, going down by less than a length in all her starts. Won a good race, beating Godigo. And then last time out, just a bit disappointing last week behind Godigo. But, she's down in a division of 65 from higher divisions, so she's definitely down in class. And hence the reason why she's carrying a bit more weight. Like I said, she's not the biggest of Jalad mares, and that's my concern with 16.5 kgs.
Yeah, she is. She's a lovely filly, Thomas. Like you say, she's not the biggest horse to shoulder a lot of weight. But yeah, I think she's going to be good for a place today. So I think we're going to stick with our selections. You are number 2, Goose Green. I've picked number 7, Ice Pack. Kinkowski. Is there anything else? Well, I did look at It's by Jingo in the ring. And I also thought he's looking good from the Penny Fisher yard. I'd like to see him run a good race today, be in the first 4.
Yeah, look, I mean, it is, once you look past Kinkowski and Goose Green, those are the ones you like. And Ice Pack comes into play, we like that. And there's quite a few other horses. It's by Jingo on best form behind Confabulate and Super Challenge. Has to be a runner. He likes to gallop as well. He likes to gallop in course. Whether this bit of rain might not suit him, I'm not sure. But he's a horse you got to respect. And we mentioned number 5, Scarlet Ice, in the parade ring as well earlier on. Another horse that's got the potential to win a race like this. She's a good filly. She's come back off a bit of a break, and maybe second round after the rest might be an issue. But Gok and Turgis gets them fit. And I think Scarlet Eye is another horse you can't leave out, and even Nugget Effect. So, open race once you look past Kinkowski and Goose Green.
Yeah, it is a pretty open race, and I also spoke to Gokin earlier in the week. He was pretty confident with Scarlet Eyes, and he said she should definitely run a good race and give a good account of herself today. As I mentioned, number 9, Star Dance, carrying a very, very lightweight, may be good for a value bet or a roughie. This horse's work has improved at home, and as you say, the form has just slowly but progressively improved. So perhaps number 9, Star Dance for a roughie.
Yeah, I followed this horse, but I'm concerned about the 16. I think that he's bet over further, and unfortunately he gives head start. In all his races so far, I'm watching him closely. He's always jumped a bit slow, and when you're running over a mile, it's hard to give head start as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree, Thomas. So I think we've discussed the principal runners there. So just moving on for a little chat about the big race. Who's your pick in the big race today?
I'm sticking with Super Good. I've always liked this individual. Obviously, a lot of respect for Call Me Earl. He's definitely better than his last start. I mean, I know he disappointed in the Guineas, but he's better than that. And I'm looking back to another rerun of the Tote Free where Call Me Earl and Super Good fought out the finish. I think that could very much happen again.
Yeah, absolutely, Thomas. And I think also watch out for Mathematician. I think he could be coming with a big run in the last couple of 100 meters as well. But I do like Super Good. I have to agree with you.
Yes, Mathematician's a very lively horse, a nice big individual, black and Lelouch. But, unfortunately, he's a horse that you can't follow with confidence because, as Bridget said, he has got quirks. And it depends on what horse arrives at the race course. If he comes here in the right frame of mind, relaxed and happy, big runner. If he comes with a bit of a lunatic, problem.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Thomas, they're about to start loading, so we're going to cross over to Ngoni, our commentator.
Nugget Effect's gone in. Scarlet Ice. Materin goes in. Up next is Jean's Dancer. Kinkowski facing up. Star Dance. Goose Green to complete the lineup. White flag goes up. We're set. And away they go from that 1600 meter marker. They broke out in an even line. Jean's Dancer was among the first to show. Also right up there was the likes of Kinkowski. Down on the inside it's by Jingo. Nugget Effect is also right up there as they make their way now down the back straight. Out in front then was It's by Jingo, leads by 2. From back in second then came the red cap of Goose Green. In behind those was Jean's Dancer. Kinkowski is also right up there. Then came Nugget Effect. Up there also is Scarlet Ice. Towards the back of the field then was Materin as they pass now the 1000 meter marker. Out in front it's by Jingo. From back in second then was Kinkowski. Down in behind those was Star Dance. Then a length back to the third position there was Jean's Dancer. Dropping in after that then was Kinkowski. Towards the inside of runners then was the black cap of Nugget Effect. Also dropping in behind those Scarlet Ice. So it's Ice Pack now who leads as they come in now for the home stretch. They've got 600 meters to go. Ice Pack is the leader. From back in second came was It's by Jingo. Dropping in after that was Star Dance. Then a length back to the inside of runners Goose Green. Ice Pack still leads by 2. From back in second then was It's by Jingo. Down on the inside of runners beginning to quicken up then was Kinkowski. It's now Ice Pack leads by 2. From back in second still now on the inside of runners is now Goose Green. Jean's Dancer is down on the inside. It's Ice Pack from Jean's Dancer. Goose Green is in third position but Ice Pack continues rolling. He's under pressure from Jean's Dancer down towards the line. Ice Pack will get there. From back in second Jean's Dancer. Goose Green is third just ahead of Nugget Effect. Number 7 on the card, Ice Pack with Fanie Chambers gets the victory here and was in good form all along. Had a series of seconds before getting a first position last time out, and we'll record a very decent victory here at Borrowdale. 7-1-2-6 are your numbers.
I'm in the parade ring with the winning jockey of number 7, Ice Pack, Fanie Chambers. Fanie, congratulations. And you took the horse to the front quite early on.
Yeah, they said Jingo is going to take it up and lead and go a good gallop. And once we hit the turn, I realised Ryan is not going quick enough for me and I can't sit around there. So I opted to go around the bend, not the best options, but today it worked.
Well, it's worked before for you, maybe not as, last time you went 14 lengths clear, this time you went a couple of lengths clear, so it still worked.
Yeah, you know what, the jockeys are figuring out the way the horse is running, and we're very lucky that Bridget has got him in such good form that they can't catch him again. Once we turn for home and he makes that 2-3 links on him, it's hard to catch because he just stays on.
Well, nice to see you out of the second box, because we were talking about early on off air, 17 seconds so far this season, so you managed to get that jinx out the way for a while.
Yeah, let's hope it continue. I've got something with that second box, and hope I can stay out of it for the rest of the day.
Well, maybe you planted your flag there as a state of your own property.
No, I own it already, but yeah, let's try and own the first box.
Well done, and obviously it's touching on super good in the main race. You must fancy your chances.
Yeah, smallish field, 2,000. He'll go the distance. His last couple of runs were excellent. I think Bridget's got him exactly where he needs to be. We'll see the sticky going today and the pace of the race. But yeah, I think he's a big runner in that race.
Good to see you back in the winner's enclosure.
Thank you very much, I hope so.
Right, that was winning jockey Fanie Chambers, winning trainer Bridget Stidolph, second of the afternoon for you, Bridget, and congratulations, this horse really has turned the corner.
Yeah, no, thanks, Tom. Look, he's an absolute sweetheart, this horse. Probably the only way I was able to get a Western Winter again was to buy him from someone else. But look, he's a gutsy horse. He always tries his hardest, and he's just an absolute sweetheart.
Well ridden by Fanie. He's got to know this horse. He knows when to go and not to go, and a couple of races he's been sitting in today. He went back to the tactics of last time when he won by beating Goose Green, went to the front.
Yeah, no, look, Fanie does know him very well. And yeah, I mean, I just say to him, listen, see what happens. You know, the horse, do what you want. And yeah, we got him to front. They set a slow pace, which didn't quite suit him, but he was able to get to front and set his own pace, and they couldn't catch him.
Congratulations to winners on today's card so far, and things are going well.
Thank you very much. Obviously, a big well done to Fanie, and thank you to him, and obviously to all the owners. Most of them in South Africa, but a big well done, and thank you for the support.
Your winning trainer, Bridget Stidolph, and Karen's with one of the winning owners, Scott Buchan.
Thanks, Thomas. Welcome, Scott, and congratulations for your win with Ice Pack. Did you see that coming?
Thank you very much. We had hoped for a double, but it's not often you get a double, so we're very lucky today.
Yeah, he ran a great race. He went to the front with Fanie, and I think Fanie ran a really clever race. He didn't get tired, and I thought he was going to get tired for a little bit, but Fanie just held him together and crossed the line first. Well done.
Thank you. Yeah, we had a choice. Obviously, in the declarations, we had a nice draw on the 1700. We felt a bit bad. He's done nothing wrong on the 1600. Fanie wanted to ride him over 16, and we were very happy. So we went to the front, and yeah, he's happy to run there.
Went to the front and stayed there. And any other hot tips for the day for us?
Not much. As you know, we love Nimble Dancer in pink, so he's out on the 7th. He's back in distance, drops in class, so we're happy on that. It's nice to have Ice Pack, Ryan Sherwood, Grant Readings, and all the South Africans are obviously in Cape Town. And a nice big win for Neil Evans. We know that his son Mike is still in ICU, so all the best.
Absolutely. Congratulations. Thanks, Scott.
Thank you very much.
Let me just give you the result again for race 3. Number 7, number 1, number 2, and number 6.